So usually I don't record my videos as soon as I've woken up. Sometimes I do, and today is one of those sometimes. I've just woken up and it's time to do some stuff. Look at my fringe, it's crazy. I look tired. I'm gonna have fun today.
Look like one of the fucking Beatles. It's me, Ringo.
So what I thought I'd do in this very early morning is revisit one of my favourite shows that we watch on this channel. Oh, by the way, this one is not the English version, it's the Australian version. So we're gonna be, oh, fucking, you fucking strict cunt, right, you fucking, oh, you're not gonna fucking tell me what to fucking do, cunt. Well, fucking, that's what we're going to be watching. I can't wait. Australian teens go to Ireland. They've travelled all that way, 24 hours on a plane to go to fucking Ireland. I'd be pissed off. You know, we got the British teens going to Jamaica. Like, oh, what lovely climate. These men are going to Ireland. It's time to watch. Strict parents, and they're usually not strict. They're usually just like really nice and lovely. You know, if you don't know the concept, if you haven't watched my other videos, I've done maybe 3 or 4 on this channel, go watch them. They're fucking great. Milk went fucking everywhere then.
This Sydney mum says she's lost control in her own home. Her teenage daughter, Emily.
Daughter. Yeah, mate. Oh, fucking.
It's come to the point that something drastic has to be done, and if it's sent it to another country, to another family, and me look like a bad mother, I don't care, I'll do it.
I don't know how many Australian viewers I've got. I know I've got at least 7. But that fucking inflection that they use in their speech. If I've got to send her to another country, it's like they're always trying to get into a really hot bath. If I've got to send her to another country, so be it. Oh, fucking hell, that's boiling hot. I wonder what's worse, though, the inflection in the Australian accent or my hair currently. I think it's my hair. What the fuck?
If the family tries to change me, then good luck, I guess. I'm pretty set in my ways.
100% she's going to be changed. That's what's going to happen. I'm set in my ways. She's going to get the... Oh, we've got the Irish accent and the Australian accent for this whole video. Oh, my brain's going to overload. So she said, if they try to change me, that's the whole point of the show. That's the whole concept. They're going to do that, and you are going to change. You're going to realise, oh, maybe my mum's not so bad. Maybe I love my mum. Maybe I need to put some cold water in this bath.
Emily does what Emily wants.
I should have eaten my breakfast before recording because it also takes so long to chew because it's bran, fibre for me bumhole. She said one sentence and it was once? Oh, I'm going to go fucking berserk.
Once I turned 13, it sort of got bad because Mum started taking up a job. She was away a lot.
She said once she hit 13 and her mum started working, she thought, oh, fuck my mum. I fucking hate this woman. How dare she work and try and provide for me? More importantly, what was she pouring all that milk into? I need to go back and see that. That was a lot of milk into something. I couldn't tell you. It was half a second. It looked like brandy. She's having brandy and milk for breakfast. One more time. I really need to see it. I can't tell you what that was, but why are we putting so much milk into it? And it's going into a glass as well. Do you reckon it's like, oh, dilutable milkshake? Have you seen them before? And it used to have like a cat on the packaging, and you could get mad flavours like lime. Lime milkshake, you're fucked in the head. You know, that sort of stuff. It might be that. I'm going to assume it's that.
When Mum's at work, I get my friends over and we play drinking games.
Drinking games, yes, man. That one's the raspberry milkshake dilute that she's sipping on there. Oh, yeah, chug, 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 chug. Sorry, Australian. Chug, 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 because everything's a question. Okay, now we got the other, because it's usually a boy and a girl that go on the trips, and now it's time for the boy.
I'm very desperate because I feel very stressed every day.
They make me do something that I don't want to do. I'll stand up for myself and I won't take it.
They said that he's got a bad temper, and I've probably cut that out, so I've told you now. And I think the reason that he's so angry is because he looks exactly like his mum. And because he looks so exact, he thought, I'm going to have the same haircut as her as well. Why not? I think that's why he's so upset, because he hasn't got his own sense of identity.
Breaks the property up, puts holes in doors, pulls fences, gates off of their hinges.
It's Mum that makes me the angriest out of anyone.
Because when I look at her, I just see myself, and I think, what the fuck do I look like my mum? And then I punch doors and that. Doors and that? I punch doors? Do I punch doors? Can you tell me if I punch
Doors?
This whole video is going to be me taking the piss out of Australians. Oh well, fuck them. They're just me, but in a better climate. You know, English people brought over, weren't they? Robbers and criminals. That's all you are. You're all descendants of criminals.
At parties, if I'd see an old phone or iPod laying around, I'd pick it up and, just pocket it, I guess.
Don't invite him to parties then. I don't know his name already. John, Mark, Richard, Paul, one of the white names. Don't invite him because he's going to rob my iPod. Don't bring him round. He's going to start nicking.
He sold his computer to buy 6 pairs of shoes.
Do the maths. 6 pairs of shoes, 1 computer. I think it's worth it. He's a smart businessman. I would assume that in this day and age, he's a used car salesman.
Harry and Emily are being sent to County Cork in Ireland. They'll have to fit in with a traditional family big on old Catholic values.
They're strict for their own safety.
Oh, yes, now we've got the Irish bastard. The door is straight from County Cork. I'm from County Cork. You're from County Cork? County Cork? Oh, yes, I'm from County Cork. Cork?
Oh my god, I'm actually going to lose my mind. If you've watched me for a while, the main thing that I always focus on is accents, and we've got 2 quite different accents. I'm not going to be able to hold it in. Oh fuck.
The rules are quite straightforward. They're the 10 Commandments.
Jesus Christ. Oh fuck, I genuinely didn't even mean to make that reference. It's just something I say because he said the 10 Commandments, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, like your rules in your house are thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. What's the other ones? Thou shalt not have your mum's haircut, thou shalt not end sentences in an upward inflection. Oh, they're fucked. Yeah, they're religious. What a surprise. In Ireland, they're religious. I've never heard of such a thing.
They have 5 kids: Riona, Baveen, Myrene, Barry and Evelyn.
The girls had such lovely names. And then we got Barry. Fucking Barry. Cheers. Cheers, Baz.
The 2 youngest have been doing the weekly shop unsupervised since they were 11.
We try to get as much fruit and vegetables as we can and healthy food, really.
I hate Irish spelling. Look at her name. I'm going to put it on the screen over my eyes. Like my identity's being withheld. What the fuck? And I think it was like Baveen. There's no V in that. That's Bebin. You're right, Bebin. You always say Bebin. Bebin. Irish.
We don't need a lot of things to be happy in life to get by. It's not necessary to have 4 shades of the one shoe or 5 shades of the one t-shirt.
Facts, babes. She's kind of, what are you saying, babes, as well? You got 5 kids. I'll be stepdad, innit? These lot are probably my age. Like, this episode's probably from like 13 years ago.
John and Mary control what their kids download. Weeknight TV is banned. And mobile phones must be handed in every night.
It's a bit intrusive into your real life if you're always and ever on the phone.
I can understand that in a way. It's way worse now. Like, if I were to have a kid, there's no way they'd even know what an iPad is. The weekday TV being banned is a bit nuts. Mummy, I really want to watch Emmerdale. And they're not allowed to watch Emmerdale. That's crazy. That's a soap. For those that aren't British, it's a daytime evening soap. That's on nearly every night. Like Home and Away for my Australians that are watching, because you're all watching now because we're watching Australian stuff. And like, oh fuck, he's watching stuff about me? About me? Taking the phones, yeah, cool, safe, because it is intrusive into your real life. If you're always on the phones, I think she said something like that.
I reckon for this family to try and change me, they're gonna have to try hard. So basically, good luck. Good luck.
We already know they're both going to change exponentially, and we're going to find out that they were only there for about 6 days. 6 days was enough. It's always enough to change someone. 1 week, not even. And they're like, it's going to be really fucking hard to change me. To change me? It's going to be really fucking hard to change me. And then they're like, oh, you changed me? That's what's going to happen, because it always happens, because it's that easy. Is it?
Hey, I'm going to hide my smokes again, because I got them out to have a smoke before. Wipe that down your pants.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They're not going to frisk you.
No, Emily, they're not going to frisk you.
And then cut to the next scene, they're frisking. That's what's going to happen. Want to bet? £5. Speaking of £5, thank you to this person that donated £5 for my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to me. Thanks. If you want to support the channel, link in the description. £5, £10, 50 quid. Frisk me. You can frisk me for a fiver. Scene.
Hi, Harry. Hi, I'm John. You're very welcome.
Hi, Emily. Delighted to meet you.
I was wrong that they didn't instantly cut to another frisking scene. They didn't cut to a frisk scene. Fucking hell, I genuinely actually can't say that. They didn't cut to a frisking scene, so I owe you £5. Oh, fuck. Can I give it to you next week?
We have rules. We don't drink. We don't smoke.
You don't drink? Irish? Surely not. That was a joke for the cameras that are going, oh, we're only joking with you. Come and have your head again, it. Come and have your head again, it. Don't know what you're saying. I don't understand. I did come to have your head again, is who you will. So you will have your head again, it. Don't know what you're saying. I'm going to go insane. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. This one's a fucking mess. And I've been awake for, what, since I pressed record. And I still haven't even finished my coffee out of my little princess mug. And it's cold now.
We don't curse or swear or use bad language. We're fairly strict about that.
It is a bit mad that they're not allowed to swear as Australians, who say can't all the time. Fuck, can't. That's mad. They're going to be red in the face. It's almost as hard as Irish people not drinking.
I think it's sort of hard to just, I don't know, follow this family's rules when I've been following my own family's rules for 17 years.
The whole point you're here is because you haven't been following your family's rules for the last 17 years. That's the reason. Do you know why you're here? You're a wanker. That's why you're here in Ireland, where they're going to teach you Catholicism. It was Catholic. I think they said they were Catholic. It's all about Jesus at the end of the day, innit?
So this week, the horses will play a big part in Emily and Harry's routine.
Of course they've got horses. Why wouldn't they have horses in Cork?
But I think every Irish person owns a horse. 1 horse per person. Don't ruin that image I have of Irish people, alright? Alcoholic horse riders. That's what I've got in my head. And they love, I don't know, Jesus Christ.
Don't kick me. Like, literally, don't kick shit.
No, we don't say them words now if you don't mind.
The cursing started to become an issue. And what I really find most worrying about it is that it's just so deeply ingrained into our everyday language.
Yes, because they're Australian. It's so deeply ingrained in the entirety of Australian culture to say, he's my cunt. You call him a cunt, you like him. You call him a mate, you hate him. You hate him? You call him a cunt, you like him? You hate it? How many times am I going to do that in this video? More. It's going to happen more. Yeah.
Oh, the swearing became sort of an issue.
Yes. That's a part of their vocabulary. Just the same way it's a part of your speech pattern, you Irish, yeah, to have a little whistle in your words sometimes. Street. Right. Oh, that became a bit of an issue, hearing the bird song in their voice. Right. Huh? Is someone calling me? Fucking...
It was an accident. I didn't mean to. And I did literally mean but I accidentally said it.
At least he found that funny. Because the horse went like it was a laugh, but they don't know the concept of humour, do they? Probably don't. Animals make each other laugh, don't they? I apologise for that. I kind of like blacked out when all that happened and came to and realised what I'd just said. Sorry, guys. Let's move on.
Emily and Harry are signing a contract that says they will obey the rules.
What? They're in school now. That's what's happened. I've cut some stuff out because who cares? They're in school and they've got to sign a contract to follow rules. I don't remember ever doing that. Do you? Is that normal? Not once have I ever signed a contract in school. I mean, I signed a mobile contract or like a lease. But a contract to say I'm going to follow the rules. What's the punishment if I don't? Detention. I was a bastard in school. I think I've spoken about it before, but I wasn't. I was just cheeky and silly, and that's all I wanted to do was be cheeky and silly. So all these years later, I'm being cheeky and silly. Yeah. Have you signed a contract for school? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And if you didn't follow the rules after signing the contract, what happened to you?
Harry, take those things out.
Oh, watching this is like watching myself. I used to have the wire go through my shirt and I'd sit there like this, listening to music. They're never going to fucking know. And they didn't. They never knew because I was so smart. Listening to tunes, man. I'd be like, yo, what? So I've got no GCSEs. So I've got no qualifications. So I've got no nothing. I've done all right for myself, considering.
Harry will be shoveling a lot of horse poo before he sees bed tonight.
That is quite the punishment. You know, he's been a little bit of a rat in school. He's going to be shoveling a lot of horse poo before he goes to bed. And we're not going to let him have a shower or even wash his hands. He's going to go to bed reeking of horse shit. Sorry, I can't say shit. Can't say shit. There's no swear words in my house. I'm Irish and I whistle when I speak.
Emily's already on the path to change. All she has to do now is keep it up.
Harry really knuckled down and happily mowed the lawn today, and he did it without a break, and he did it willingly and didn't stop until the job was finished.
I've cut so much out here to the point my hairstyle's changed. The bit I just showed you, do you remember when they're going to have to work hard to change me? And you see, oh, he's out lawnmower-ing without asking. It said the other one, the girl, I can't remember her name, is on the path to change. I wasn't really listening. And nothing's really happened. There's not been like a crazy thing that's made them go, you know what, I'm going to change. They got letters from their parents that was boring. They were just crying while reading it. It's boring. And then they went, no, I'm going to change. It does my fucking skull in. Because they're such bastards at home. And then they go to Ireland, and then their parents send a letter saying the same things that they said when they were back in Australia. Oh, yeah, I'm actually going to knuckle down now. I do want to be better. I'm going to mow the lawn without being asked. You're going to have to do a lot to fucking change me, because I'm a fucking cunt, mate. A lot to change me. They did the bare minimum, and you've changed. I didn't predict it, did I?
I think actually Harry is quite good at physical work. He was very good at cleaning out the horse stables. He seemed to be very good at cutting the grass. So physical work is no enemy of his.
He better aspire to just work in labour for 40 years before he retires and his whole body's bruised and battered until he dies, because he's really inclined to physical work.
What I'm saying is the fact that we have to use our bodies for decades and decades to earn a living, to then be ruined beyond repair, you know, on my back, you're like 42 and you're fucked, your knees are gone, your back, everything, because you've been strenuously labouring for the capitalistic ways to build, you know what I mean? That's what I meant by that, alright?
I think he's really inclined to doing that work, I do.
I sound like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo then at the end. Too much talking from me, innit?
The 7-day stay with our strict parents is about over, and today our Aussie teenagers will begin their long trip home.
It's ending already. 7 days and they're done. They're off. I said this would happen because it happens in the other episode. But we don't have long left. And I just want to say before we wrap up the video, crap. The British one's way better because the English kids, there's just something about them that are just really... It's because it's my humour, I guess, and the way that they talk and the way that they act. All the other ones have been so funny from what the troubled teens have been saying. Australian kids, little melts, little pussy-holes. They're going home now, they're going to go, I've changed for the better? And then the mum says, for the better? Yeah, for the better. And it's just in a loop because each one of them keeps thinking that they're just asking a question back and forth, and then they're stuck in that loop.
This is a present from Oscar.
And you have to wear them.
Wear them. Whenever you're kind of cross and you're kind of angry with Mom, put on your Irish hat and say, look at a lovely person I was when I was in Ireland. Best to look, Emily. And we love you.
Can I just reiterate that this is world's strictest parents, and the Irish parents, their rules were don't swear. That's basically it, really.
Best of luck to you, Emily. Best of luck to you, Emily.
See you later. And then I'm going to go back to Australia. Oh, world's strictest parents. They were really strict. None of the parents are ever strict in these shows. It's just a clickbait title, isn't it? Just as my next video is going to be clickbaited. showing my cock to the world. I don't know what I'm saying.
Emily has blossomed out of recognition from the young lady that walked in the front door just one short week ago. For us as parents, it is very rewarding to see that we can have such an influence.
The fact it's been a week again, like, for me, I feel like it would take me a week to settle down. I'd move in, I'd be there, I'd be really uncomfortable for a couple of days, and then maybe on the 6th or 7th day, I'd be like, right, okay, now I'm comfortable, I'm settled in, I can speak to the people. Oh, I've got to go back. I've learnt nothing. Back to England, nothing would happen to me because it takes me too long to get comfortable.
I'm always with. I love you too.
Bye.
See ya.
All of that cry, I've cut loads of it out, yeah, but honestly, all that crying and hugging and tears, and I know I said crying, I've said tears, it's the same stuff. For 1 week, that you've known each other for 1 fucking week. The emotions are that intense from everyone, sure. Am I emotionally stunted? Because that doesn't seem normal to me. But I'm not, I'm a very loving, very caring man. After a week, then I settle in, you know, but within a week, that's nuts. After a week, yeah.
As soon as we get back, I think I wanted to show them that, like, my respect for them is higher and my attitude is a lot more better, I guess. I didn't expect it at first. I thought nothing was going to come out of this experience.
He didn't do anything while he was there. He didn't, nothing. Please, guys, I know I've said I've cut a lot out, but trust me when I say nothing happened. Nothing happened in this episode, and he's talking that highly. All you did was shovel some horse shit. That is it. I guess maybe because it is only 42 minutes of a week that maybe loads more happened, but from what I'm seeing on the screen, maybe improve your narrative, World's Strictest Parents. The stuff you're showing us, because what I've seen is... Oh, fucking, I've got sleep apnea.
The family was lovely. And they weren't usually angry. They were never angry, so they never shouted or sweared or any of that. They were just more disappointed. Yes. Which in a way is worse.
We literally saw a second of that. I've got nothing to say about it, and that was the end of the boy. And then now it's time for the girl. And I'm sure we're going to get way more good stuff.
They sort of show me that they're not just your parents, they're people too, making me realise, like,
that it's not your God-given right.
Exactly.
To have things.
Exactly. And that I should, I don't know, appreciate what I do have.
You've learnt the bare minimum. That's what's been learnt, but it will change so much in their lives. And that was the end of that. I think I did my best to make as much fun out of it as I could. We will only be watching the British ones from now on. I do like them because those are way, way better. If you've got some suggestions for some stuff to watch, some old stuff, some newer stuff, you know, that's coming out now, we could watch that together. I'm not watching like Love is Blind or whatever, where it's like 8 episodes. We're not doing that. Little one-offs like this. Do they even do any shows like this now? I don't know. I haven't seen them. If you want to support the channel, blah blah fucking bar. I didn't mention my new song once this video, so go listen to that one. The link is in the description. Everything is in the description. And here's a video for you to go and watch. Watch that one, and I'll see you again in another time. We're just doing videos all the time, aren't we? I started doing videos properly in the middle of 2021, and now we're at the beginning of 2024. And I'm still here. Click it, you fucking... Click it, alright? Click it? Go ahead and click it. Click it.